Just wanted to chat to Bec Kerr about the Passchendaele Refurbishment project that tonight has won a commendation in the heritage category as well as in the EmAGN Project category. Bec, you were the project lead on this one.
Yes. Our project was for the refurbishment of a heritage building within the Larrakeyah defence precinct. So incorporating, I guess, the heritage values of the building and reconstructing some structural issues and retrofitting the building for current modern defence standards.
And how did you personally fit into the team?
So I was the senior graduate architect of architecture. So I assisted mainly within the design process and then also construction admin. It was my opportunity to sort of get that experience and take a lead role in undertaking the construction admin.
And so as you look back on the process that you were involved with, and I guess cognizant of the fact that you're working with a very precious heritage asset and also with a client who's going to have quite strong views about how that's to be, where were the penny drop moments for you in the way that you understood the brief and then felt like you knew what should happen with the project going forward?
Yeah, so I think it was really a balance between, we had varying client views. So we had our client who was the representatives of defence and then defence themselves. So it's really balancing that understanding where defence really want a usable space for their teams and the heritage aspects that comes along with our main client. And so it's that understanding of where we can fix the building and make it usable internally for a modern day use, and where externally we really have to adhere to those heritage values and pay, I guess, tribute to Beni Burnett and what he was hoping to achieve in the original design.
Yeah. And I think, just in terms of my understanding of Beni Burnett's work, but so much of it is about ventilation and about the understanding of airflow moving over the body as a means of cooling you in a tropical environment. One of the things that we really appreciated was the single bank corridors that you're able to maintain. Was that ever under threat?
I don't think so. I think it was a balance of conditioned space versus non-conditioned space and where we would choose to condition, just to obviously make it, I guess, more palatable for southern workers. But those values were sort of a priority from the start, and thankfully were accepted by the client.
And so I guess now on the far side of it, or at least the far side of the construction of it, as the life of it starts to take place, what do you think are the most successful aspects of what you achieved there?
I would say the exterior. We were sort of able to maintain that where we best could and replicate what we couldn't. So I think that's really been a great success. I think there's obviously, it's hard when you need a flexible space for defence, because obviously we are a transient population and we have a transient defence population. So that use will change. And so designing to one thing, I think, is not so much a success, but the external, I think we're really proud of, and we're happy we got to keep it as is.
Yeah, I really love the colours. I think that was, felt respectful. It felt honest. It sort of felt right, the way that you did that. Just last question without notice is, you as an architect, as you develop, where do you feel that this has been most significant for you in your growth, in your professional growth?
I would say the contract admin, just going into it with so much confirm on site and then finding so many things. I think it was an amazing piece of personal development for myself in learning on the job, learning from not only our architects, but also our engineers, like our mechanical engineer and our structural engineer. I got to work with so much that I feel like that developed my skills far more than if a project went perfectly well.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Really great project, and thank you for your time tonight. Thanks.